Guys, this is Eric from Figure Unboxing, and in this video we're going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts Kamen Rider Deep Specter. So hopefully this is not the last one from Kamen Rider Ghost line. I really want to see Mugen and some other form from Arang and Makoto. But yeah, for now, this is the left of the box. Here is the right of the box, and here is the back of the box. And that's not wasting any more time, and bust this thing open. Alright, so here we have the figure still in there in the packaging, and wow, he looks amazing. I love the silver and the metallic purple. It looks great. And let's check out the figure. Alright, so here we have the figure itself, and as expected from Bandai, it looks very good. The color looks very appealing to me. I'm a really big fan of the character, so I like it a little bit more, and I'm gonna be a little bit biased, but in terms of mold and sculpt and everything, it's exactly the same as the previous Ghost figures, except for some minor modifications on the shoulder and these, like, you know, fire spikes. Let's take a closer look at the figure. Again, the color just looks very stunning. Like, look at all this metallic paint and silver, and it looks very clean. I don't have any paint splashing or bleeding or any sorts of defect. But yeah, it looks very good. And let's check out the articulation. Alright, so for the articulation, it's pretty much exactly the same as the previous Ghost figures. Let's quickly go over it from the neck down. He can look up about this much, look down about this much, and the shoulder is probably the only difference. But if you're familiar with S.H.Figuarts, it's basically that same design. It's like a hinge over here, like connected through a ball. And the shoulder, I think you do have to pop out like any other Ghost figures, and you do have a swivel around here, and you can kind of move his jacket around so it doesn't hinder as much. But this one tend to be a little bit hindering due to all these, like, you know, fire effect parts or like spikes. But yeah, you can curl about this much, and you do have the ball wrist, and the ab crunch is the same as any other Ghost figures. It sucks. You can yeah, there's basically no ab crunch, and you do have the older pull down hip, and it's pretty nice. You can swivel over here. You can easily do the rider kick, which I'm gonna try right now. Hopefully I don't do too bad on camera. Yeah, it is. The Ghost figure just feels a little bit harder to play with. I guess that's why, like, people didn't really like it. I can't even turn his head like properly due to the hoodie over here. So I don't know. I still like Ghost, and hence this is why I got it. And yeah, it still looks very good. It's just a little bit harder to pull off. And you do have side-to-side pivot, you do have the toe hinge, and let's jump straight into the accessories. Alright, so for the accessories, nothing he came with is new. So first off, we have the display open hands, and these are pretty standard. It's basically a repaint of, like, you know, other figures. So yeah, you know, pretty straightforward. So next up, he came with a pair of gun holding hands, and we do have the gun over here. It looks very nice. I forgot the name of the weapon, but I do believe it's called Deep Slasher for the sword mode. And yeah, it looks very good, but it's exactly the same weapon as the main character. I kind of hope that, you know, they can have a little bit more budget to make him a different weapon instead of just a recolor. But yeah, it looks good, and let's check out what that looks like. Alright, so here we have Deep Specter assembled with a gun, and it looks pretty good. The shoulder looks a little bit awkward, but yeah, I guess it's still pretty nice. I like it. Alright, so here we have him holding the Deep Slasher, and it looks very good. I kind of wish the sword is a little bit bigger though, because I feel like, you know, he's such a buff guy, and the sword is really small compared to his body. But, you know, that's not the problem of the figure, it's the problem of the show. They just didn't have the budget, I guess. Alright, so next up he came with another pair of hands for you to hold thicker weapons, but I don't think we really need this though. But it's really nice that they gave us the option. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, so lastly he came with a hoodie, and I do have some paint issues on my hoodie, but let's try this out. So here we have him assembled with a hood, and it looks okay. Not my favorite look, but it still looks pretty decent. And let's jump straight into this. Alright, so first off we have Deep Specter next to Grateful and Nechrome, and they look very good together. Alright, so next up we have Deep Specter next to some Kamen Rider Drive figures, and they look very good. So next up we have the S.H.Figuarts Captain Phasma, unmasked version of Kylo Ren, Hawkeye, and Black Panther. Alright, so next up we have the Awakening Goku and Gohan, Vulcan Lost Spider-Man, and Vash from Revoltech. Alright, so finally we have some recent Figma figures, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so overall I think the figure is pretty decent. It's got beautiful paintwork, beautiful sculpt, and the amount of accessories he came with is fair. In terms of the articulation, I am personally okay with it. I don't think it's not playable or anything. You can still pull off rider kick, but apparently a lot of people really hate it. But I think that's partly because the series wasn't so good though. A lot of people just didn't like the series. But for me personally, I do like the look on Ghost. I don't really care about the story. Hopefully they can keep making more Ghost figures, but I highly doubt it. And this might be the last one we're getting. Hopefully the movie, you know, can bring back some momentum, but again, I highly doubt it. But anyways, I think that's it from me, and do let me know in the comments what you guys think about Kamen Rider Ghost, or, you know, just Kamen Riders in general. And this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.